Oh man. Okay, okay. So I do this with every episode, so I just gotta. Twig. Fuck, wrong person. Matt, care? Can I?
Just call me Matt. It's fine.
All right, Matt. Do you want a place?
Do I own a place?
Do you want a place?
I could go for a place.
Okay, that's good, because do I got a place for you? I'm talking about
Oh,
the
baby.
RT60 Universe Discord server. Come join today. We got a lot of cool chats and a lot of cool people waiting to just make friends in the community. Everything's going well. We're growing right now. I stream every day there, and you can get notifications when I do by just joining. So make sure you do. So yeah, thanks.
Nice.
Thanks,
That was
bro.
solid.
I appreciate it. You know what I appreciate more though?
What?
You fucking being here, because you've been like gone for months in my point of view.
I have been gone for quite a while, haven't I?
Everyone, this is Matt or Care or Twick, whatever you know him by. this is the man. All right, the man with the plan. How are you, bro?
I'm doing quite fine on this fine ass evening.
Crazy.
I'm so happy to be here. I've always wanted to do an interview style podcast. Like, I was on one podcast in my life and it didn't go well. I ended up showing my ass. That's a whole story.
I got told that after the episode ended. I was so jealous.
Oh yeah, you weren't there for that.
God damn it, dude.
Yeah, it's a good thing that's nowhere on YouTube anymore.
It should be. It should be. Get the fucking recording back. I'd love to see that. Well, for no reason, obviously.
Okay.
Oh, bro, tell him what you do. God.
Well, I am I'm a SoundCloud rapper. I'm a Spotify rapper. I don't even know what I have niche
Upgraded
micro
SoundCloud
celebritism. I am a small music artist by the name of Ilykare, or Isle of Care, or if you are so inclined, Ilykare for some reason. And I make kind of hyperpop, alt rock, pop music. I hate using the term hyperpop because it's like, so it's just so stupid because it's like 1,000 different categories. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like 1,000 different categories in one, and I just don't see the need for it. You know, you just get, like, most of my stuff is like alt rock type with like glitchcore elements. Kind of. It's just loud.
Basically, I feel like the music you try to make is very like in the forefront of a lot of music right now, because how songs have been evolving and like the popular shit at the moment, it's been that really hyper futuristic, just fucking crazy. Like, I feel like in the last 10 or 20 years we jumped from like really smooth just R&B type rock and just really just chill stuff, then we got into fucking video game sound effects and pixels, and you're going into the other universe. It's fucking crazy.
Absolutely.
Distortion.
Yeah, no, there's, especially in like the hyperpop or glitchcore type scene, there's a lot of inspiration from video games and a lot of sampling of video games. I remember I did an open for this guy, and the beat was like created almost entirely out of like video game sound effects and stuff. It was crazy.
That is actually sick.
I don't think he ever ended up uploading it, but you know, that's a shame. It was cool though.
Is like what you do your favorite music genre? Like, do you listen to other artists that make the songs like you do?
I listen to a little bit of everything, but I'd say like I just say hyperpop because it's like, you know, it groups all of the artists that I listen to are usually like categorized under that. A lot of my music that I listen to is like either hyperpop or alt rock or like but like I said, I listen to anything, you know, like depends on like where I'm at, what mood I'm in. If I'm like just chilling driving, then I'll like listen to like glaive, you know, hyperpop type stuff.
Yeah.
If I'm at the gym, I'll be listening to like X or like, you know, hard rap.
I totally get that. My introduction to like that whole hyperpop scene was through Glaive and that other kid. What was his name? Lieu, or like Liu. Lou.
Yeah, Lou is very good at what she does.
Oh, it's a she. Oh, okay. I don't know anything.
I learned that recently.
Oh shit, okay. I mean, I will say it's one of my favorite, because just for the fact that it's so fucking intense. It's like I can just listen to it and bop my head to it, but also like I feel like I can work out to some of it because it's just so fucking crazy. I don't know.
A hyperpop is addictive. It's like, I remember my friend showed me it like months ago, probably about a year ago now. A little less than a year ago now. he showed me like a few Glaive songs. Like I think this was like around the time before his first EP Cypress Grove dropped. And he was showing me some of his songs, and I was like, this is, you know, not for me. You know, I was very into like Keshi at the time, or like kind of like that smooth, like kind of smooth R&B, like nice vocals, like a lot of guitar stuff. John Mayer, Keshi, because that's what I was doing at the time. I was just like playing a lot of guitar, but I wasn't making music yet.
Yeah, you have told me for a long time like your dreams of making music.
Yeah, it kind of always has been like in the back of my mind, like, yeah, especially like when I used to be doing YouTube and stuff, I was like, yeah, this is cool, but like I just feel like music would be like really cool, you know. Whenever I remember a lot of the times when I was making like CS:GO funny moments videos, I was like really tempted to like make my own background music or stuff, because like anytime I'd like go on YouTube, it'd be like the same stuff, and I'd be like, this isn't quite right, you know. I feel like I could just make something better, but I just didn't have the know-how to do it, so I just didn't do it.
I totally get that, man. It's just like feeling of wanting to do more, or play to your talents or learn new talent.
Exactly.
And man,
yeah.
like, I want to dwell on that for a second, okay? You have a past that I feel like a few people know, but I just find it really interesting, like the jumps you've made with yourself and what you make.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like at the beginning, when you were playing like CS and making CS:GO funny moments and stuff like that.
Yeah, the good old days.
The good old days. I want to know about that.
Days.
The racist days. The best.
Arguably the high point of the career.
So if you don't know, boys, Twick started off as a Fitz clone number 76, and he would get into CS:GO surf lobbies, or I guess Raccoon X clone, and just fucking try to make people laugh.
Yeah, a lot of the times I would like take inspiration from Raccoon Egg's jokes, or I'd straight up just copy them and be like, oh, people won't notice. Like in the end, like people would like just comment like, you're using Raccoon Eggs as jokes, and I just delete the comment. I was so self-conscious about it, but I mean, I wasn't funny enough to make my own.
That's actually just, I feel like there are so many people that are guilty of that though, so I don't even blame you.
Oh, absolutely. I went into a surf lobby recently, and there's still clones out there that are like,
those are still alive.
Jokes. I was shocked. You know, it's like 3 years later.
Oh my god!
And there's still people like, my name is Skippy Dinglechalk, and my parents beat me, and my dad hits me when we lose our Snapchat streak. You know, stuff like that. It's like,
man, I thought those were like completely dead by now.
I wished, dude. They're so cringe. You know, like after a while, like at its
like
high
you've heard
point,
it all.
Exactly. You've just heard everything, especially after like the numerous funny moments YouTubers that were just like out there that would get like 5,000 subscribers and then die off or end up doing something else, like me.
Oh, like me. Nice. What's it called though? You jumped out of that and you dipped for a form of content that was a lot. It appealed to a very different audience.
It's just a little different. I switched from like completely like vulgar comedy, like satirical comedy CS:GO, to family friendly Minecraft bedrooms.
My man was doing like VR chat and VR funny videos. And
oh yeah,
CS:GO
I forgot about that too. That was like a little midway between.
Yeah, I like those videos. Those are cool.
I liked doing the VR videos as well. I thought they were my best edited ones. Especially the I think it was the Valentine's Day one, where, I don't know, it was something like that. It was my last VR video. I thought that was my best edited one, because I would literally just sit in a call with, you know, Lambino.
Yeah,
like, he's like amazing at editing, and I would just sit in a call with like our friend Lambino, for hours until like 5 a.m. every night, and we'd just be editing together, and like we'd both be muted and deafened, and then once in a while we'd just be like, hey, check this out, or like, what can I improve on this? And we spent 3 weeks doing that, and I ended up finishing the video in like record time.
I think that's a literal thing. Like, you just finish things better when like you're bouncing off of someone.
It depends.
Or just doing it with someone else.
It depends. I've found a lot, like in music, like if I'm recording with someone in a call, or like obviously I'm gonna mute myself, and like they won't be able to hear me like with raw vocals or anything, because no one will hear my raw vocals ever. They sound horrible. They're gonna stay hidden forever.
I totally feel that.
I'm not even using raw vocals now. I still have like a few effects on my mic.
You guys will never hear Matt's raw voice again. You'll only hear the singing voice. It's
never. Ilykare's raw vocals will never be heard by anyone. That being said, my edited vocals aren't that much better.
Go from here. Yeah.
What was I saying?
VR videos, and you were editing in calls, and you were working on music in calls with
right, yeah. I find when I'm in a call with someone, I work so much slower when I'm working with music. But I found the opposite when I was editing. Like, I would be in VC with people editing, and I would work like so much faster because like the vibes were just like, oh, I gotta edit, and I could like use these tips that they're teaching me. But like with music, it's just a whole process. It's a completely different process, you know.
100%, man. Oh yeah, and after moving out of that VR phase, we kind of touched on this for like 2 seconds. Man, Hypixel, it was rampant in this man's brain, and he was playing it a lot. So he decided, fuck it, let me just make videos on this.
I was playing a lot of Bed Wars when I was doing VR videos because I was like constantly. I was like addicted to Hypixel Bed Wars, and I got up to like 20 stars in like a week. Which is a lot.
Nice.
It's a lot of Bed Wars. I remember this is like kind of how it all started, like especially with like my niche micro celebritism.
Micro celebrity.
My high school at the time was hosting a Bed Wars tournament, and I was like, this is so perfect timing because I was like decent at Bed Wars.
Oh, I forgot about Camera Boy. All right, sorry.
Oh yeah, this is the whole thing. So anyways, my high school had announced this Bed Wars tournament, and I was like, this is great. I'm gonna get a full team, and we're just gonna destroy. I could probably make a really funny video out of this. And my friend had introduced me to this small YouTuber at the time of like around 200,000 subscribers, and he was still so much bigger than me. You know, I was at like maybe 1,000 subscribers at the time. I think 1.4K, and I hadn't uploaded in like 2 months either. Like I was pretty dead set on like I'm probably just not gonna upload again. Like I was pretty close to just quitting at that moment. You know, I was just like, it's not getting fun. VR took a toll. Because it's taking like the already exhausting process of recording a video and
adding a new step.
Adding 5 pounds to your head, and you have to be constantly moving around while doing it.
Oh my god.
And then especially in Pavlov, finding a good lobby that'll like go along with jokes. While it was easier than on CS:GO, it's still like you're searching for hours.
Oh, okay, I get that.
So anyways, I hadn't uploaded in a few months. And I was like, maybe I'll make a video out of this just for fun. I'm sure it won't do good because it's like Bed Wars, you know, it's so different from my normal content. I'm sure it'll just be the killer of my channel, you know. I was like, boy, was I wrong, because I ended up going on Twitter, and as a joke, you know, I was also playing a lot of Hypixel Skyblock at the time, and I did this on stream, I believe. I was streaming Hypixel Skyblock a lot, and I added this small YouTuber Gamerboy80. Who's a lot bigger now. I think he's close to 800,000 subscribers. Something like
he's
that.
close to 1 million almost.
He's almost there. And I added him on Twitter, and I was like, hey, my high school is hosting this Bed Wars tournament. You should totally like come join my team. Expecting just get completely aired, you know. Like I think the tweet got like 15 likes, and it got a bunch of retweets, and a bunch of people were like, oh, you know, like do it. It would be so cool. And he did end up actually replying on stream. If I could find the clip, I'd send it to you. I don't think it's anywhere though, but he replied to me on like when I was on stream. Like he literally just said yes.
Yes.
And we got into I freaked out on stream. I was like, what oh my god, holy shit, what the fuck. He replied, and I called Jack, and I was like, dude, Gamerboy80 replied to us. He said he's gonna join us for the high. This isn't a joke. He didn't believe me.
Man, like, you're lying, you're capping.
He was literally like, are you kidding me, dude? I was like, no. It was crazy. My whole chat, I think I had like 30 viewers at the time, which was like pretty good. I was pretty dead set on like going into streaming too. And they were all freaking out. They were like, holy shit, this is huge. And I was like, this is gonna be so awesome. So we got into like Twitter DMs. I sent him my Discord. He added me. My computer just fell asleep. That's so funny. There we go. He added me on Discord, and we got into DMs. Let me silence my phone.
No, bro, I want to know what people are sending you on Snapchat. You just got nudes.
What? No.
Bro,
it's Jack.
That doesn't change my assumption.
Jack just sent me a snap saying, okay, now make something original.
Oh.
What the fuck? So yeah, we were all freaking out after that happened. And he added me on Discord. He's like, I remember, it's so funny. It's like one of my favorite interactions with him. He asked like, what time is the tournament? And I said around noon on like a Sunday. And he's like, no. He's full caps like, no, I have to wake up before noon. And I'm like, what? Is that a problem?
For all gamers, it's a problem.
I thought like every YouTuber had a decent sleep schedule, but no.
No. Absolutely not.
So anyways, the day comes and like I was so nervous, and he joins us for the high school Bed Wars tournament, and it was great. You know, we destroyed. He made a video on it and it blew up. It's at like 5 million views or something right
I know, that's just crazy.
He still thanks me to this day like for it. It's crazy. He's such a nice guy. Like we still talk a lot to this day. I play Pokemon Go with him.
Oh shit.
But I remember when it hit 5 million views, I DM'd him and I was like, congrats on 5 million views, and he said thanks for 5 million views.
So awesome.
It's I love just having interactions with him like that. It's like a little like side quest that like never stops. Like it never shuts off.
Like he's first it just happened like, oh, it's a joke. Then he smelled content in the water, and then all you guys worked it out, and then it fucking exploded for both of you.
Yeah, it fucking out. It was my biggest video by far. I think it had like 25,000 views or something on my end. Mantif, who was my buddy who also did YouTube at the time, he made a video on it and it got around 15,000, and then he made a follow-up video and that got around 10,000, and then Jack, who didn't do anything with it.
Oh, okay.
Wasted opportunity.
Fucking lazy ass.
Lazy. I remember there was even Jack didn't do anything, but this random ass guy who was in the tournament made a video being like reacting to Gamerboy80 being in my high school Bed Wars tournament.
Oh
and
my
that
god.
got more views than everyone's video. Like, well, obviously less than Gamerboy80's, but it got like 40,000 views, and I was like,
That's
what? Are you kidding me? Fuck this guy. I was so pissed. I was like, are you kidding me? Like I was.
That's mine. I did that.
I deserve those views. Those are
the
mine.
Hell?
But yeah, that was such a great like moment, and it jump started my career. And I obviously did Bed Wars YouTube after that. I got up to around 5,000 subscribers. My channel, I wasn't happy with the performance, so I switched to a new channel. So like all the active members would just follow me, and like it was a whole YouTube algorithm scam. You know, it worked.
Oh shit.
Because YouTube, the algorithm at the time, I don't know if it still does, but I remember I was super into like, what does the algorithm do, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Thank God music doesn't have shit like that. If YouTube loves new channels, and YouTube had already marked my channel as like vulgar, like CSGO content and not like Bed Wars stuff, so I was like, if I switch to a new channel and have all my active subscribers follow me and like be getting like a good sub to view ratio, YouTube will praise that, push me into the algorithm more, and it'll blow me up. And I got like 800 subs in like a month, you know. It worked.
Okay.
If you guys have dead channels, try that. Jesus. I don't know if it still works, but like, yeah, literally restart with all your. What do you have to lose? Like, as long as all your active viewers follow you, what do you have to lose?
Dumpy did that exact same thing.
And Dumpy did do that, and he blew up. He had like 50,000 subscribers, something like that.
Yeah.
And I had a friend, Dark Dom, who did the same thing, and those two were the guys who like pushed me to do it. They were like, dude, you just do it. You know, it works. And I was like, oh, that's true. But the difference between me and them is they switched contents. I kept the same content.
And yours still worked though.
Oh yeah, mine still worked. It's the YouTube algorithm is so easy to play.
Okay, nice. That's some good ass advice to like everyone with a dead ass channel.
Yeah, just restart and like announce it so your active followers like follow you, and then you get a good sub to view ratio, and YouTube will praise a new channel. Just make sure if you do it, you're most likely not going to want to switch content again, because that's just like shooting yourself in the foot.
I mean, yeah, but speaking of switching like content like entirely, how was that transition from Minecraft content to music?
Not as hard as most people think. I get asked that a lot of like, why did you quit YouTube? Like, what happened? And I was just like, YouTube just didn't become fun anymore, you know?
I totally feel that.
It was, I think, May, something like that. May of 2021, so a few months ago. And I just made an announcement on my Discord, like, and Mantif did this too. Like, we did it at the same time, and our reasons were completely different. But because his was like, oh, my channel's dead, and I want to focus on college. Mine was like, I don't want to be a YouTuber anymore. I just want to have like a normal life. I was literally just like, I don't like having that YouTube mindset of like, I need to edit, I need to record, I need to do this and this and that. Like,
yeah, man,
make connections and stuff. didn't want that for like my summer to be ruined. You know, I didn't want to spend 3 months inside all year.
God, dude.
I ended up doing that anyways because I was depressed, but I digress.
You're getting way too close to home. Fuck.
Oh man, I feel like I'm not being funny enough for this podcast.
No. It's fun. We have chill episodes.
Swag. Real trap shit.
Real trap certified hood classic.
Certified hood classic. Trapaholic.
Trapaholic. Welcome back to the Trapaholic podcast. Today we're interviewing Ilykare, Banger new track Toxic. Coming out. Oh, wait, Not Ready to Die. Coming out as well.
Not Ready to Die. Coming out in 3 days from recording. Do you think it's going to be... When do you think this is going to release? Do you think... Probably not soon, right? Like a month?
Yeah, no.
Month
like 3 months.
3 to 6 months, something like that.
Yeah, like a year.
Well, if it's out, you guys should go listen to it. It's by far my best song. I'm sure by the time this podcast comes out, I will have like full 5 different albums out and just like it'll be in the past.
It'll be fucking Kanye level.
of like 30 million monthly listeners, will be one of the biggest artists in the world.
We won't even know about this podcast. You'll just completely forget about me.
I'll forget
and
about
all this.
everyone. I'll be completely fake.
Oh man. Oh, I wanted to talk about that though. You came out and dropped your first song, Toxic. Wait, that wasn't your first song ever though.
Oh man. Go on.
Hey, bro. Hey, Sunday Castles. He's abandoned. You left him in the dirt.
So Toxic is not my first song that I've ever released, as you know, and as the 6,000 other people that have heard the song know. I dropped a song about a year prior with my friend Sunday Castles, who I don't know if he wants his identity revealed, but it is a YouTube friend. I say his name in the song, so it doesn't even. If you want to find out who it is, you gotta go listen to the song. You know,
it's a mystery, bro.
It's a mystery, and no one even knows him by that name anymore either. So
yeah.
But I dropped a song. It was a little meme rap song that me and my friend just decided to do out of nowhere. And I'm not joking when I say that literally sparked like my interest in music.
I was about to say, bro, like that was a turning point.
We had made more songs after that because it had such a good initial success of like, you know, small scale like SoundCloud shit, you know. It had decent success. And so we were just like, fuck it, let's just do a few more songs, and like if it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. And we did like 2-3 more songs that he uploaded initially, and they all got like a couple hundred listens, you know, they all did decent. But he ended up taking them all down because he just said they weren't as good. And I was like, okay, whatever. You know, it was
damn.
I was really just a feature on all the songs. You know, it wasn't like my work.
It's just like, oh, okay.
And we were just looking at like type beats on YouTube. You know, it wasn't anything special.
Oh, yeah.
We would just like rap over it for like an hour and just be like, okay, well, we've got this. Let's upload it.
And that compared to now, you're in a whole different
Not
lane.
Not too different.
Really?
So I don't exactly look up type beats. I get sent beats a lot by these producers.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
A lot of the time I don't end up doing anything with it, as like I'm only dropping my second song now, like exactly a month after I dropped my first one. And that's because like I just don't like to drop stuff that I'm not proud of or that I don't think people would like. I don't drop stuff that I wouldn't listen to normally on my own, which is something very big to me. I listen to Toxic like on a daily basis. I legitimately enjoy listening to that song, you know. Like, yeah, I even get past the idea of like, that's my voice, that's so cringe, you know.
It's like, you narcissistic bitch, man.
I'm sorry, I'm just too good.
Quality over quality over quantity. I totally get
exactly. That. I can't agree with people who are like, I have to drop 5 albums this year or else I'm not going to succeed. And I'm just like, that's not how the music industry works.
Just make better albums.
Here's a little music tip for anyone. Don't drop like an EP or something just out of nowhere, especially when you're small, or like an album. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, no one's gonna hear that shit.
Yeah, no one's gonna hear that shit. Like there's in my mind, there is no profit in, and I'm not talking monetary profit. I'm talking profit in general, of dropping an album when you don't have any recognition and are not backed by a label.
That makes a lot of sense.
So the reason I say that is because if you have recognition, then you have a fan base to advertise your song for you. You know, that's the thing about music. A lot of people just advertise it on their own, you know. Like, a lot of people will like, oh, look at what I'm listening to these days. You know, they post on their Snapchat story. Hell, I used to do that like my freshman year. I'd put on my Snapchat story like cringy fucking lyrics to these like deep ass songs that like like I'd put like X songs on my story and just be like, guys, look,
oh
I'm
my
edgy.
god, I'm sad and edgy, bro. Please
Please date me.
Give me pussy.
I need a little coochie. But yeah, no, people just advertise your songs for you, and that's another thing I learned from like dropping my song. And so I don't like the idea of like dropping an album when you have no recognition and you don't have a label, because if you have no recognition, then who's gonna hear the album in the first place? But if you have like a little recognition but you have a label backing you, by all means drop a project. Oh my god, that label will like spread the shit. You'll become an industry plant, like straight up.
That is awesome.
That's my personal plan right now. Is to only drop singles, and then if an album or if a label decides they want to pick me up, I'll work on like a larger scale project with them. I'll do like an EP or an album.
You heard that, small sound artist. The plan is get type beats, make songs on it, sell your soul, and blow up the end in your one.
Obviously, you know, a lot of people don't like the idea of getting signed by a label. I don't mind it personally. I think it's like, you know, it's just helpful, you know.
Yeah. All in all, it's just like you're being backed by these really powerful people that can like, it's like having bots that self-advertise for you.
Exactly. Yeah. And also, like, it's guaranteed that your songs are gonna do better. They're gonna be heard by
like
more
guaranteed.
people. I don't see the problem with it, you know. Like, especially if you get a good deal with a label where like they're not gonna be like too into your music, you know. Like they're just gonna be like, you can post what you want. It'll be fine. We just enjoy the profit we get off of you.
You are money to us.
Exactly. Like, I don't give a shit about money. I don't care that the label is gonna take fucking like 30% or some crazy shit like that, or like I think in some cases like 50% or something. Like if the song does well, I'm gonna get money either way, you know. And like you know, I don't end up caring about the money. I'm just like, more people got to hear my song. That's great, you know. But that's just one of the reasons why I wouldn't drop a project until I have personal recognition or I'm backed by a label, because if I'm gonna put work into like an EP or an album, something like big like that, I'd only want to do that if I knew it would like guaranteed to be hitting like 100,000 people's ears, you know.
Yeah, because that's a lot of work and like energy into one thing. I mean, right now you have a good like starting point with Toxic. I mean, that shit is doing pretty good.
Yeah, Toxic recently hit 1,000 listens last night. Yesterday morning. I was shocked. I woke up, or I fell asleep. It was at like 910 listens or something like that. I wake up and it's like at 1,030 or something, and I'm like, what the fuck? Who listened to my song 120 times overnight? Like, the song's good, but it's not that good. Like, calm down.
Oh man, dude, it's really good. I mean, if you haven't heard that song, I'll link it in the description. I'll play like 5 seconds of it. Don't copyright strike my podcast, Twick, please.
Don't worry, I will make sure to flag it and take 50% of the income.
Matt, no, please.
You called me Twick one too many times.
That was an accident. God.
No,
man.
I'll make sure. I'll tell my distributors once you upload it to calm down, because they do that on their own, you know.
Oh God, I'm talking to the big man. But no,
I love saying that shit. I'm sorry.
I'll talk to the industry.
I'll talk to my distributors. You know, that's like my favorite thing to say these days.
I'll talk to my distributor.
It sounds so professional, you know. It's like, I'll talk to my distributor about it.
Sounds scary.
I gotta see if my distributor will let me upload this. I gotta, you know, do this and this and this with my distributor, you know.
Like, oh fuck.
In the end, it's just like DistroKid. Like, oh, I talked to my distributor and I got like the YouTube, like the music, a verified artist badge, which I actually did get. I'm so hyped about that.
That's awesome.
Oh my God, I'm an official artist channel now, which means
recognized by YouTube.
I have 22 subscribers, but I get a community tab.
Although I brought up Toxic real quick because I wanted to ask you a question about it. One of the lyrics in it tipped me off. Okay. So right here, it's in the chorus, and I'm gonna read out the lyrics to you right now, and I need you to explain. Okay.
Dear Lord.
Let's be honest. Her love was dishonest. I hate black people. I'm off it. Now, wait a second. Now, what do you mean by the second to last bar there?
Wait a second.
Well, what?
Well, I don't. you must have gotten like the rough draft to the lyrics, because I don't. That was supposed to be cut out. It must have been my distributors accidentally.
Oh, did I get the early version? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, because I think you did. Because the correct lyric is, "Let's be honest. Her love is exotic. I won't be dishonest. I won't be this modest. I'm off it. Blah blah blah. So toxic. Blah 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 blah." I love that. There was one website. It was the website that I guess it got taken down. And I think I know why. I told people like were going into it and like adding like canon storyline behind my lyrics, and I thought that was the funniest thing ever. Like there was like in this lyric he bought like it was something along those lines, like I bought the cigarettes that you smoked last year. It was I don't know my own lyrics, you know, but it was like that lyric, and someone was like, in this lyric, he means that by the cigarette, he is the cigarettes, and he is like the addictive, like narcotic inside. And I'm like, what the fuck? Cigarettes is just a cool word.
Oh, that's awesome, though.
For anyone wondering, toxic is not about anyone, and it's not about anything. I just made word rhyme.
Oh damn, bro.
I'm sorry, dude.
About Stacy. Shit.
I'm sorry to shatter your illusion of like how like cool I am. But I've not led a cool enough life to make a song like that.
People will try to put like deeper meanings behind everything, or like conspiracy theories and shit.
I think it's cute, you know. Like I love when I loved seeing that, you know. I was like, oh, they think I have a cool life. No,
I think I'm interesting.
I've never had a serious relationship in my life.
Oh damn,
dude, the amount of demos I have for the song though is kind of crazy. Like, I have a whole folder dedicated called Toxic Project. I'll send you a screenshot of it, because just how many files are in here. It's a kind of crazy amount. You're gonna see like the original name for it, which was "Fuck With Me" or FWM, for no reason too.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. Exotic demo, "Fuck With Me." Huh.
Yeah, it was called a few things. At first, it was called Exotic. It was called Fuck With Me. It was called, and then I just ended up going with Toxic. I feel like I still think to this day Exotic would have been a better name, because I say it a lot more in the song. Like Toxic, I think I say it once.
I think it hits though. I think Toxic works. Yeah.
It's just a like average name for a song, but yeah,
there are a lot of songs.
It's like a big folder, you know. It's got a lot of demos in it because I went through like 50 variations of the song, because I knew usually I wouldn't like keep working on a song like that, but I just kind of felt something, like, because I made that entire beat myself, you know. It was such a big accomplishment for me to make that whole beat. Shout out to my boy 47 though for like kind of helping me with the drop. He helped a ton in that process. But like all the guitars that you hear are like recorded by me, everything. It's like live instruments and stuff. It was a whole process to make that beat, and it was my first time making something that cool.
How long did that take to produce?
2 days.
Like the whole song. 2 days? Damn.
It made 2 days to make the beat, and then another 2 days for me to record the vocals and stuff, because I don't know, I just like was not satisfied with the vocals, and in the end it wasn't even worth the 4 days it took to make the song. Like there's still a lot wrong with that song that I think I should have gone back and fixed, but I was just like, I need to stop working on it, otherwise I'll obsess over it for months, you know. Exactly.
I mean, you're always gonna think about it. You're always gonna think that about like past stuff that you did.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I could have done this better and this better.
A lot of people don't notice that in the intro I'm very offbeat, which is surprising, because it's like the most abundant thing in the song for me is like I'm so offbeat in the intro. But some people hear that and they're like, oh, I think it's cool, and I'm like, that's weird.
That's a big thing. And like I won't say this because I don't keep up with like all the music in I guess hyperpop bubble, but I noticed that a lot of it's very different and some of it's offbeat, but it works.
Yeah, it's just being artistic, you know. It's
artistic,
like,
yeah.
Make sure to pronounce that R, you know?
Autistic. Oh.
There's being autistic, you know? No, it's just like an artistic choice that, you know, a lot of the time it works, but in that situation, I just don't think it did. But hey, I mean, if you like it offbeat, you know, you like the song, you know, I praise you for that. You know, good for you for liking my song. You've got good taste in music.
Good for you. I fucking hated that shit. God damn it.
I remember when the song first came out, I was so proud of it, but I was still asking for like people's opinions, which I've stopped doing recently. I still ask for like some opinions and just like, oh, what do you think I could do better with this beat? To like some of my friends, or like I'll send it to like some friends that are just be like, oh, I just made this, just because like, oh, like cool, I made a song.
Yeah. It's interesting.
But I would send it to like everyone, and after the song was done, there were some people giving me like criticisms about it, and like I just thought it was the funniest thing ever to have just like a major god complex and be like, everyone's entitled to their opinions, but yours are wrong. I praised my song so much when it first came out. I still do. I think it's great. But there's just some parts that I wish I had fixed.
That's some good confidence to have, though, about the stuff you make.
Oh, don't even talk to me about confidence, dude.
Bro, you are the most confident, headstrong person I've ever met.
I'm just a very confident person in general, because I have, like... it's not that I'm confident, I just have confidence in myself, you know? Like,
in your own abilities.
Exactly. Like, I'm so confident that in, like, a year, I'll be, like, on tour, you know?
Nice.
Like I know my music's
good. Oh yeah,
good.
you told me that already.
Yeah, exactly. I know my music's good. Like I know for a fact, like, give me an opportunity and I'll take it to blow up. I'm so ready, you know?
Like, boys listening, alright, I'm gonna be level with you, alright? As someone who used to be not confident whatsoever and a little pushover, just, you gotta believe in yourself. And that sounds really cliche, but it's fucking real.
Absolutely.
If you want to do something and succeed at it, you gotta know that you can do it. All right. If you're like, I don't, maybe it's okay, maybe it's good. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Do it. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, do it again.
So true. Such a truth moment.
It's just big facts, big truth moment. I'm posting this on TikTok, bro.
Hi, TikTok. What was this? No, yeah, confidence is a huge thing, especially with music making. And that's a big problem for people who are just getting started with music, is like, they don't have confidence in their own voice or their own abilities to sing, or they're like embarrassed by it, you know, which everyone's embarrassed at first to make music, especially if you live in a small household. Your parents' room is like right next to you. And they could hear you singing, and it's like the worst thing ever when they like actually recognize it and they're like, oh, I heard you singing in there. Look, we got a little rapper in the house. We got a little Drake in the house. It's like the worst. It was the worst thing ever when my parents told me, like, you know, we heard you singing, and I was like, why?
God damn it.
But after that, I kind of just realized, like, wow, well, it's not like I have to hide the fact that I'm singing anymore. And after I kind of realized that, I was like, well, now I can like actually sing. You know, I don't have to like wait until 3 a.m. To start singing. I could actually like sing in the middle of the day or something, or work on a song in the middle of the day.
You know, I feel like there are also these people that will, I guess, take criticism or get roasted, and instead of like using that to their advantage, they'll just like, oh, I'm done. They quit, like right there. Yeah,
that is a huge shame. Like, especially when something they make is really good, you know?
Like they have potential too.
They have I've seen a ton of people with huge potential just give it up because they're embarrassed by their own voice, or they're embarrassed that like their parents are like, you know, we heard you singing, or like a sibling, like, which is like the worst thing ever. Well, like if your family is not supportive, or like your friends aren't supportive of you making music, it's the worst feeling ever, you know?
It's the worst.
Because I remember when I first told my parents that, like, oh, I started making music, they were like both my parents are like music majors and stuff, so like I got very lucky, and like I just have genes for like singing, and so they were like semi-supportive, but they were always just kind of like, you know, it's probably not gonna lead anywhere, you know? And I was like, I'll show you.
I got this.
I can get somewhere. Stupid. Fuck you.
You put a roof over my head, but I hate you.
Exactly, you know, it's like I can't disrespect them, but I'm gonna like show them what's up, you know?
Yeah, I feel you.
But no, yeah, I love my parents so much, and they saw the success of my first song, and they're like, oh, maybe he can do something, but like, you know, it's only 1,000 listens. Like, my dad was in a band, so he gets it, you know. My dad is like still in a band to this day.
Oh, nice.
And so he kind of understands how big like 1,000 listens actually is, you know.
Especially for like your first serious stuff. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. It's like my first ever release. I only advertised it a little bit, and it got 1,000 listens. I'm pretty sure, because it got like 500 listens in this week alone. I'm pretty sure it got playlisted or something, because they all started coming in at the beginning of the week. So like I'm thinking they came in on like a Discover Weekly playlist or something.
It's definitely gonna get better and better and bigger and bigger from here.
Absolutely.
Like one of these days, I'll just be on Spotify and I'll hear like that ad beforehand that's like, one of your newest songs, just like, "Hi, I'm Ilykare, and it's my new track. Make sure you go listen to it. No, peace." I'm like, God damn it!
Tired of the ads? Listen to ILYK's new single.
Get off of my ads, bro.
I'm sorry. No, yeah. There's been a lot that I'm planning on doing, especially for promotion wise. I won't spoil all of it, but like just keep an eye out on like Instagram stuff, you know? Like,
oh, sure.
I guess it'll already have happened by the time this podcast is out. So I guess I'll just say it. Like I've heard that like I have a lot of friends who did like Instagram advertisements, or like, you know how like you can promote posts and stuff. That's apparently like huge. So a bunch of my friends were telling me I should do that, so I'm gonna see how that goes. They told me to do like $1 a day, because you could price it like by day, and then you can do like $1 a day for 30 days or something, and then you just pay the $30, and like whatever post you choose gets promoted, and you could add like a link to it. So I'm gonna have like this big photo shoot, get like a ton of really cool, like captivating photos that people like might actually stop for, or like make it like a video or something, or like I'm gonna do something cool with it, and you know, I'm gonna have like the song playing and stuff, and hopefully people will like stop and be like, oh shit, this is a cool song, and like go to the thing, pre-save it, whatever. But yeah, if that goes successful, I think that's like a big thing. And then also just I have a ton of connections that I've made recently that are definitely gonna help me like promotion wise, you know.
It's all connections in the music industry.
Music is all connections. I'll say that confidently. You cannot like lone wolf music. It's impossible.
I'd say like unless you get like a meme song trending and then make singles and then that works out, you really need to be connected with people.
Yeah, true. Okay, it's not impossible to lone wolf music. Like there's been cases like Billy Marchiafava. I'm pretty sure he did like no features until like recently, and that was with like MC Virgins or something like that.
Young Gravy and BB No Money.
Yeah, exactly. Like he blew up on his own at first, but then again, he was also getting shoutouts from YouTubers who liked his songs.
I'd say that's similar to like all avenues of creative like endorsement nowadays, or creation nowadays. It's because like it's so abundant. Like everything you try to go into nowadays, everyone wants to do it. So you really gotta try to stand out and have those other people who are already big just try to show more people how you stand out, or show them just how you're different and why you deserve to
play. Definitely. You know, a really good way to like get into that group, or like a really good way of like showing people how you stand out, is to get those people that already stand out to tell people how much you stand out.
Yeah,
like definitely. if I, you know, randomly just became friends with Glaive, hey Glaive, if you're listening to this, you know, but if I randomly became friends with Glaive and he started promoting my music, I'd blow up, you know, like that's just how it is.
Oh yeah. I mean, you already had something like that. Fucking. Well, I guess Gamer Boy didn't shout you out, but
he didn't shout me out. But like I do have large connections. I do have connections in the music industry. I've always been able to make connections like that. It's not hard for me to like meet new people, you know.
I could hear the confidence in your voice from the day I met you.
Oh man, the day we met.
Oh, dude.
You want to tell the story about that?
Yeah, I got the story. Don't worry. I got the story. So this man, Matt, right? Can we just talk about how smooth that fucking transition was? That was fucking. Anyway,
was smooth ass segue.
I met this dude, right? His name was Twick, and I was playing in a game of CS. And at the time, my name was sub to RT60 on YT, just because I was a little kid trying to get subs really fast through CS. It was my new channel. I had 0 subs, and I only uploaded a few funny moments videos. I was like 60 subs, I think, actually, when I was doing this. And you were there, and this was working in other lobbies, because like other people would go to see it, like, oh okay, dude, I sub, stuff like that. I like your video. But as soon as I joined Twick's lobby, Twick basically, you noticed when someone has everyone in the server at the palm of their hand. Like, it's usually that deep voice guy controlling all of the conversation.
The guy with the good mic.
Exactly. The only guy with the good mic in there. Or the only funny guy. Just everyone's trying to talk to them. And it's just a huge, like, circle around them. Twick was that guy. And I was trying to talk, right? I decided to say a few things to him. Like, I was just trying to join in the conversation. And then, out of the blue, I don't think I tried to, like, advertise it. He said, Hey, sub to RT60 on YT. If your channel doesn't have more than 100 subs, I'm not even interested. Fuck off. And,
Oh my god.
and I was like, bro,
I shattered hopes and dreams. Just like,
I couldn't speak. I was just there in front of my mic button, like, and I forgot what the other people said, but like, I was only focused on that. I was like, what am I doing? Because that literally made me question, like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm like, my name is this. I look so fucking desperate. I'm just in the server trying to get subs instead of wanting to talk to people, making people laugh.
I didn't know I just completely shattered your whole world like that. I'm sorry.
Bro, it hurt. Fuck you.
I'm sorry.
It was a travesty. But no, it was actually good in the long run because that actually helped me realize one of the things that really motivates me is people saying I fucking suck. And then going on to show, oh, maybe I don't fucking suck. Because like I'm very impressionable. Like I'll listen to what people say and like I might slightly believe it. So if I heard you say like, oh, bro, your channel's shit, or oh, you need to do better, I'd be like, huh, maybe I do. And I'll just do that and prove it to myself and to that other person that I can do that. And from that point on, I made a few more funny moments videos. I got more connections, connected with some people that were connected to you, like Dumpy and Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I just moved on till I started making commentary. And now I'm here with a dead channel. I might just restart.
Your channel's not dead. You know, I'll revive it. This interview will revive it. Just like wait to upload this till I'm famous.
Just like you blow up and I say, oh, I gotta get this shit out.
I gotta get this shit out now. Before he gets canceled.
Oh, I'd probably put it out when you get canceled. I mean, wait. If you ever got canceled, I'd be right there behind you. All right. Even if you touched kids.
I wouldn't. I don't know about that. I wouldn't want your support. No offense, but if I end up touching a kid, I won't.
That's right. That's right. Like I thought you were done with being a Minecraft YouTuber. God.
True.
Oh, dude.
Oh man, cancel culture is whack, but whatever.
It's fucking.
It's there for a reason, you know. It's
Some
it's got its benefits. It's got its benefits. But anyways, that's so wild that like because we've known each other what for 4 years now or something, or we met like 4 years ago or something. That's so crazy.
Yeah, and it's like the paths crossed there, but then we didn't entirely cross until later on, until I think like I fully recognized you as like a YouTuber during like that SMP quarantine. Yeah, exactly.
That happened a little over a year and a half ago now.
And I think
that's wild.
I made my video that made me originally blow up, the Caterino video, after quarantine.
Yeah, because I feel like if you did, you wouldn't have joined quarantine. You would have egoed me so hard. Just be like, oh, this dead YouTuber.
I don't need to join this fucking SMP. What the hell?
I'm not gonna join this stupid fucker's SMP. Call my channel shit.
Oh my
Look at him
God.
crawling back after the fame.
I'll start SMP and fucking
show him.
No.
SMP quarantine was great though, I will say.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. And I want to say as well, I never showed resentment towards you after you like said that shit. It was more of a motivator, like, oh, okay, this guy said this. It was more of a critical thinking moment than, oh, fuck this guy.
Really? That
Definitely
means a lot that you didn't hate me after I said that. I feel like I would have like gotten such a bad taste on my mouth. I'm just like that way of like why you hating, bro? Like why are you hating now?
Like, I know, like, you didn't even mean it to be, like, asshole-ish.
Yeah. Oh my god, my mic just peaked so hard.
Don't worry.
I have, like, 2 mics in front of me right now. It's crazy.
Bro, can you even see your monitor?
Kind of. It's like, I have a big pop filter. Anyways, no, yeah, I, like, these days, especially now that I, like, have, like, niche micro, like, celebritism, I can just kind of brush stuff off, especially after, like, doing YouTube and shit for so long and getting so much hate.
Oh, yeah.
Getting so much hate for just like the most random shit ever. I could just be like, why are you hating, man? That's so toxic, you know? Like, who gives a shit?
I get that, yeah.
So like if you're gonna, you know, in my mind it's just like I won't fuck with you, you're gonna hate with me, you know? And if you're gonna hate on me,
yeah,
like,
either fuck with me or get the fuck out.
Exactly, yeah. So like I feel like if like you did that shit to me, like I was at like 60 subs or something and you were like, fuck off, Twick, don't fucking talk to me if you have less than 100 subs. I have such an ego complex.
Oh my god.
I would have just been like, fuck this guy. I'm gonna show him that I'm gonna be better, and then I'm gonna fucking ghost him.
Hell, maybe you did mean it like that, and I was just dumb, but still,
No.
I didn't get that vibe from you.
I was kind of like egoing at the time. Like I totally at the time I was definitely saying that shit to build my ego. I'm not gonna lie, but like at the same time I was kind of just like, watch me build this kid's career.
Nice. Yeah.
How old are you?
So-
Are you young enough where I can call you a kid?
I'm 17.
When do you turn 18?
Next year, August.
Oh shit! So you just turned 17.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
last
you
one.
are a kid. I'm turning 18 in
What the
2
fuck?
weeks.
Man, that's not even what I'm a kid for that. We're like right. Okay.
You're like
whatever.
a year younger than me.
Man, fuck you and your 2003 head ass.
3.
All right, let's go.
Oh my god, how were people born in 2007?
Dude, how are people born in like 2000 now and they're above age? That's crazy.
That's my sister.
People born in 2000 are 21.
That's crazy. That's so weird to think about.
That is crazy. We're moving fast.
Time moves fast, bruh.
Waits for no man.
I gotta like move my mic real quick. It's like taking up.
I will say over quarantine, SMP quarantine, which is an SMP that you decided to start once quarantine started.
I did start that.
Minecraft SMP. Yeah, I'd say we connected a little bit more through
Definitely. That's when I started recognizing you as a person.
that. Yeah, fire.
I was like, he's
It
no
only
longer an
took, like, 2 years.
NPC. Holy shit, that's a player.
Oh man.
I think it was when you put the burning crosses outside of my house. It was like, wow, this is like reverse. This is like not how it's supposed to go.
Cause I was like I decided to be fucking chaotic during that.
Oh,
SMP
it was
for a while.
hilarious though. I thought
I
it
was
was the
selling
funny.
shit.
The thing is that I found so funny is I moved out of that house, and then like an hour later, my chat is saying like RT60's putting burning crosses in front of your house. I walk outside, there's nothing there. Like I'd completely moved into a new house, like I built a new house and everything, like 1,000 blocks away. I walk outside, there's nothing there. I'm like, guys, what are you talking about? I go to your stream on stream, and you're outside my old house. I'm like, what is he doing?
The worst timing, but it's so fucking good.
It was so funny. I loved that.
And then we're doing so much shit. Like we built a church with the fucking rainbow dick on top of it.
I remember we went into creative mode to build that church.
Oh my god.
People were
man.
pissed when we did that. People were
Yeah,
so
they were.
mad.
100%.
I was like, bro, why are you hating? Let us have fun.
Because it's just like, oh, you set the standard like beforehand, like there was no cheating, and because
And then
no one did any cheating. But you're the owner, and you just went to create it for like a couple minutes.
Oh.
People popped off.
Yeah, no. Certain people in the SMP got mad over that. Real mad over the. I think you guys talked about it last podcast, like with Jack, the diamond incident.
The diamond.
When
yes,
I
he
spawned
was telling
in
me
like
about that.
1,000 stacks of diamond or some shit like that.
And he managed to smuggle some.
Oh yeah, Jack and Limbino managed to steal some diamonds because they literally said like, "Hey, can you spawn me in some diamonds?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, whatever." I spawned in 40,000, not thinking it would crash the entire server.
Like, damn.
Like my screen froze, and everyone's like, "Why did I get kicked offline?" I'm like getting ats in the Discord, like, "Why did we get kicked offline?" And I'm like, "What?" I check the Shockbite because we were still using Shockbite at the time. Fuck Shockbite, terrible fucking service. Use Revive Node instead. Revive Node is so much better.
Alright.
And they're cheap too. No, yeah, but the server crashed, and then like once everything got back online, that certain person joined the VC, and he was like, "I want you to be banned from the server," and I was like, "What?"
Wow.
And
Shit.
I tried to like sympathize with him. I was like, "I get it, you know. I said I wouldn't cheat, and I literally just spawned in 40,000 diamonds as a joke, and like none of us were even recording, so it's not even worth it." Or no, I think Jack was streaming at the time. But like that's really it. Like there was like my perspective would have been so much better, not gonna lie. We all did some things we wish we could take back then.
Oh god. Oh man. I don't even like to think about it, man.
Jeez.
Fucking so cringe. Like
Yeah.
I remember when I was in school making YouTube videos.
Oh,
and dude, I used to tell people at my school like, "Oh, subscribe to my channel." And it was it was so cringe, but it managed to actually get some friends that were like into it, you know? So I got lucky. But I know some kids who get literally bullied for that shit. So
Yeah, no, there's like the popular kids at my old high school, like the grade below me. Because I'm a freshman in college now. But like the seniors at my high school, they're all like, "Oh, we're doing a big stream, and if like we get 1,000 viewers, this random 18-year-old chick will flash your titties." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, it's like the weirdest shit.
That's funny, but it would work.
It's like the weirdest thing, and I'm like, you guys are gonna get 2 viewers and stop the stream because you're gonna be embarrassed. And I'm calling it now. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna be one of those 2 viewers because like, I want to see it burn.
I want to see it burn.
But like, it's the same people who would like make fun of me for making like CS:GO funny moments, and they're like making 2K commentaries.
Holy shit!
Like, they're like playing over like 2K21 and like just being like, oh, pass to this bot. Like, I don't understand 2K. I don't understand the hype.
I don't get it either.
But like, it's just them playing it, and they're like either silent the whole time or they're like, get fucked. Like, they're not adding anything to it.
That's crazy how real that one meme is. It's like, in the real world, you call me a loser, but in the gaming world, you're the loser. It's like, holy shit.
Literally, like, in the real world, like, they were like making fun of me for doing YouTube, but like, once they try it, they're like the worst at it, and they're wondering like, how did he get thousands of subscribers and I've got 2?
That's
like,
the funniest thing. I love that.
It's called personality. I don't base my personality off the clothes I wear. Like,
oh, there you go.
Now I do, but it's because I got my money up.
It's different. I got clout now. I can do that.
Exactly. I'm a niche micro celebrity.
My e-girl was stolen by a niche internet micro celebrity.
Hell yes, he was.
God damn it.
Oh my god. No, I loved using that joke when I was like still a YouTuber, but like I literally was just like, fuck this niche micro internet celebritism. I want real celebritism. So I was just like, music. Now I'm finna make it. Now I gotta make it to like keep the joke going.
Facts, man. I feel good. Like, you guys are just listening to a podcast right now, but this is also like a catch up for me and Matt. Like,
yeah.
I'm glad to see you're doing good, bro. Like, you're doing music now. You're off YouTube. I'm kind of off YouTube now too. I'm trying to stream more because I really like
streaming. Is so much better than YouTube. I don't understand why people do YouTube anymore.
Oh man. But yeah, you want to end it here?
Or? Yeah, we can end it here. We've gone through all the list.
We've gone through the entire list.
Gone through the list of talking points.
Scripted. Nothing we said here was real or natural.
It was all scripted. Even all my like awkward stutters and laughs.
Exactly. I was just trying to seem more personable.
Exactly. Yeah.
But if you enjoyed this guy I'm talking to, make sure you fucking go into the description. Listen to his music, bro.
Yeah. Please go listen to my song. I'm assuming by the time this is out, my song "Not Ready to Die" will be out. Out on all platforms: Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music. You go down in the description. You just put my link tree or something down there.
Yeah. Speaking of all platforms, this podcast is also available on everywhere you can listen to fucking podcasts. So
oh my God,
if you want to be outside on the go to Spotify, and we're there.
Oh my God, I didn't even know that DistroKid is banging right now.
I have DistroKid.
Oh, I use DistroKid. They're great. It's my distributor.
Nice. I might just use it when I try to make music.
Oh, it's the best. Like, maybe repost too. But no, don't include that in the podcast. DistroKid's the best.
DistroKid's the best.
Yeah, sponsor me.
Sponsor everything, please.